welcome back to my channel. So today is Disability Awareness Day and I'm here with the lovely Kira Glossop and she is the... Oh my god, I've just mucked up.
Hi everyone, I'm Kira Glossop and I am the chair of the kids board at Whizz-Kidz.
So today I will be doing a makeover on Kira using Poundland makeup as they are partnered with Whizz-Kidz.
We're planning to run the partnership for 3 years and Poundland is hoping to raise £1 million in support of Whizz-Kidz.
That's amazing. So we're going to go straight into the makeover. Let's do this. The concealer. Right, so I'm going to be taking a Poundland concealer. This is in the shade Ivory and it's a stick concealer. Now Kira has got gorgeous skin. I've said this loads. So I'm not actually going to put foundation on the skin because the skin's too good. So I'm just going to apply concealer just here and there and just make you look flawless. That's like actually the same colour as your skin, you know.
Very pale.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm the exact same. So what kind of makeup do you go for on a daily basis? What products do you use?
Usually if I wear makeup it's quite dark.
Me. I love a good smoky eye.
I like black and brown and stuff like that.
I love it. Do you wear like dark lipsticks?
Yeah, very dark.
That honestly, you.
I got an Ariana Grande one from Mac.
Oh my god.
A couple of years ago.
Love it.
My auntie lost it and I was wounded.
Oh, lovely. I love like dark lipsticks. Like, have you even got a black lipstick? Does that just prove it?
I don't think I've got a black one anymore.
Far. You need to be as far as me. I feel like I'm putting lipstick on your face. This is like a lipstick shape.
I've never used one of those.
No, I've not. First time for everything.
I normally use like liquid concealers and liquid foundations and stuff like that.
I'm the exact same. It just, well, it's the first time I've actually used a lipstick shade.
I've never worn Poundland before, so this will be fun.
I know. It's a testing. I know, like a testing Poundland makeup video. What do you like use? What's your favourite?
Kiko Milano, probably.
Kiko's amazing. I love it. Someone said that to me actually. They're like, "Do you want vodka creamy slush?" I'm like, "What? Is that a thing?" So how did you find out about Whizz-Kidz?
I was about 13 and a family friend knew about Whizz-Kidz.
Oh really?
And I needed like a decent chair.
Yeah.
Because I had an NHS chair which wasn't brilliant.
No.
I got that chair but I have a different one now.
Yeah.
But at the time it was really well suited to my needs from Whizz-Kidz.
Oh.
And then I started going to like, well they're called Whizz-Kidz clubs now, but they were called ambassador clubs.
Oh, okay.
And then I started on the work placements, work experience, wheelchair skills.
Oh, that's amazing. No, it sounds like it's helped a lot of people as well, like with confidence. I bet it's helped you.
Yeah, it's helped me a lot with my confidence because before Whizz-Kidz I couldn't have spoke to a camera.
This takes a lot.
And now I'm on camera. I couldn't have spoke in front of that many people either.
Totally understand.
And so many people are going to see my face now.
She's famous. It's a good job you've got really good skin. You can get away with it.
I don't think I've got good skin at all, but...
You don't need much.
My mum was lecturing me about my skin this morning.
Do you fill your eyebrows in?
No.
You don't need to, it's not fair. You've got really like nice and dark eyebrows. Mine are like blonde. So you can imagine they're literally so fair. Oh god, just like this smudges. Listen, hang on. Don't do this to me.
What do you want to do in the future?
Well, I'd love to like maybe, well, because since I love my makeup, you know, I want to do more of the makeup, maybe in the makeup industry. So I'd like to, my dream would bring out a makeup range and that is extreme, but I would love that.
It's achievable.
Exactly. Try. I can try. Or like work for a makeup brand, something like that. What about you?
A corporate liar.
Oh my god, you're amazing.
But I also want to like travel the world. And
yeah, I want to go to places I've never been before.
I want to go to Italy.
I do, I literally do. I want to go to Amsterdam, Italy. I want to go to New York.
New York at Christmas.
Don't! I want to go. No, I love New York. It's gorgeous. It's like really bad like snow there as well, isn't it?
Might get you dressed up, but it's worth it.
This actually looks like a good shade on you, this powder. That didn't just happen.
Black clothes and that, it's not a good combination.
I'm asking for trouble, aren't I? Seriously. I like this pale shade, it works.
Because I'm so white.
So how do you feel with like, maybe, like how people in public approach disability and things like that?
I think there's a lack of education.
There is.
Definitely.
You're so right.
So what you need to do is you need to start young.
Yeah.
So let the kids ask all the questions.
That's it, I think kids are actually just intrigued and they want to learn.
Yeah.
I think sometimes the adults are the worst.
I think you sleep in your wheelchair or something.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm stuck. I'm super glued in.
Like an uneducated kid makes an ignorant adult.
Exactly, and that's the thing. If they're almost like being shaded from all this like being different and stuff like that, and they'll never know. And then that's when like bullying starts happening. It's not nice, is it?
If you could say like one thing to people like about disability, what would you say?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I say, this is my favourite quote, don't judge what you don't understand. Because it's true, people judge a lot nowadays. And I feel like maybe if people are judging because they don't understand certain things.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they don't understand it, they're just going to judge.
Preconceptions.
Yeah. So I think if they ask or like start, I don't know, making an effort and talking about it, I think maybe that could...
Even research if you're that interested.
Exactly, if you're really that interested, research. Exactly. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using this eye crayon, which is a really pretty like shimmery bronze, and it's in the shade Antique Gold. I definitely say it's a bronze. But I'm just using this on the eye and then I'm just blending with a brush.
Like the documentary that you did?
Yeah.
How do you think it changed people's perception?
Well, I feel like the documentary is a really good way to show like what I was going through and like also the daily struggles that people I guess don't realise of anyone who is in a wheelchair and who also deals with chronic pain. I feel like that really opened up a lot of things, and even the people who like watched it were really shocked, and I liked how more people are understanding disability now, and obviously they'll see that even though I'm in a wheelchair, they'll know that I'm not bothered by it. I'll do whatever I want, and it kind of doesn't stop me from doing what I love, especially with like my makeup and stuff. At first, like I didn't think I'd do it because I'm in a wheelchair and it's hard knowing what you want to do. And then obviously with me exploring makeup, I found out like I could do it, and that's when I did like my makeup course. And I do find that also when I see people in the streets and stuff, they'll be like, love your documentary, I love how confident you are when you're not bothered by it and you're different. I like how people see me now, that it's a more positive way, it's not a negative
It's
way.
important that you focus on like your passions.
Yeah, that's it.
And like yours is makeup.
Yeah.
So you've set yourself a goal and you're going towards it. You're not just thinking, oh, I'm disabled, I can't do this.
Anything. And then that's it. And I feel like people don't understand that, and people will just see any person in a wheelchair and think, oh, you can't do it, you can't do things for yourself.
What have your experiences with like employment and work experiences been like?
Well, with especially work experience, when I was in year 11, that's when you start doing like your work experience, isn't it? And when I started doing that, I went into 2 like mainstream stores, and that's when they were just being a bit like not 100% happy with me working there. The workers were like, yeah, we'd love to take you on, but everyone else was a bit like, health and safety, I'll get back to you, and then they'll never get back to me. And then that obviously knocks your confidence, and just because you're in a wheelchair, it shouldn't affect your employment, and you shouldn't be limited of what you can do.
I think they're a bit like that because they see the cost and they see you as a risk, but you're actually an asset to like the workforce.
Exactly.
And like Whizz-Kidz, from my experience, offer like really good work placements. Like I've had 3 or 4 now in like hotels, schools, with a football club actually and stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that.
amazing.
So if you wanted one, like you
Yeah.
could always come to us for one. So like when you go out shopping and stuff, what do you think is like important?
Well, straight away when you go shopping, I always find it, the shelves are too high.
Yeah.
So I'll go into any store and I'll be like, I can't reach that. And it'll be quite a normal, like an average height, I reckon, but I still can't reach it. Even like the very bottom shelves.
It needs to be adaptable, doesn't it?
Exactly, and there's not always someone there to help reach.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't have the confidence to go up to someone and go, can you help?
Yeah, anxiety.
Yeah, I'm not like, no, I don't ask for help. I'm quite stubborn. I'm like, oh, I can do it and like try.
They need to be a bit like Primark with the like low
Really low.
checkout.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And a bit of a queue jump as well.
Queue jump, that's
That
it.
is probably being disabled. You
The
queue jump
amount of
everywhere.
times I've probably knocked off a shelf or knocked something off because I'm in the queue and like this lady's gone, excuse me, I'm like whacking everything away. So that I love that.
Or nearly
aspect of
getting
that.
it in the face with the
Yeah.
bag.
Yes. If they did the checkouts lower, it'd be much easier because I know that if I was paying, like I know that I need like someone to help me pay because I can't reach the card machine.
I think it'd be useful as well if they actually employed disabled workers to work those tills.
100%.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, because they see more.
Because you've got it there. Why have an able-bodied
That's
person
it.
using it
Yeah.
if you've got the facilities to have a
Yeah.
disabled employee?
It make a lot more people feel more comfortable going out and just shopping. Like, oh, I don't feel as different.
You see a disabled
do it.
person working in a shop,
Yeah.
it might be the thing that you need to go in and hand your CV in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't stop you.
And this is why I do this job, because I find it so important.
It 100%.
So I can be a voice for people.
Yeah, like unless you actually are like dealing with it, I don't think you realise.
Oh,
it.
you're a
That's
family
amazing.
member of somebody.
Yeah, you don't
You,
see
you
it.
don't really know.
No, you don't.
And I think it's important that more kids get the
100%.
education.
Exactly.
I think they should have like training for staff, like to be able to kind of like deal with disability and know how to be adaptable.
Yeah. So when you're in the shops and there's aisles and you in the aisle, or even when you're looking at something, I know that my wheelchair can take up the whole aisle, like this section, and there's not enough room to turn around and make space. So obviously when people are there and trying to get past, they'll be really rude and they'll say excuse me, they'll push past me or even climb over my
actually move
wheelchair.
your chair.
Yeah. It's a nightmare, and it's like people should be like either say excuse me or just walk around because it doesn't take them.
Or just simply wait for 2 seconds.
The whole topic is quite awkward, and they're just like a wheelchair. What do I do? Like they freak out instead of being aware and kind of just approaching them.
And sometimes they'll push past you and actually knock you.
Knock me. People have like full on knocked my legs or like my arms, or they've really knocked me. I'm like.
And you don't say anything because you don't want to make a scene.
No.
But whoever's with you wants to make a scene, to be honest.
That's it. That's a good thing about mums.
I don't notice people staring at me very often.
I said this.
Because
Yeah.
it happens so much. It's
Yeah,
just like the new normal for me.
I say this so much because I say like we must have blinkers. People I'm out with, I know will be like they're staring at you, it's so annoying, like they're so annoying. And I'm like I'm gonna say something. I'm like no, but I can't see it.
Yeah.
Because I think we're so used to it, being stared at.
Which we shouldn't be.
But that's our normal, isn't it? We're so used to people staring and making us feel different. I know that if I'm going certain areas, I can feel really not comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, I kind of want to have it, like people looking at me like I'm an alien. Like, that's how I say it, because people can really look at you in such a weird way.
And they're like asking questions in their head and you can see it.
Yeah,
turning.
that's it. It's so annoying.
And it's like, if you really want to know, come up to me and ask me.
Exactly. So I'm going to be using the All About the Brow eyebrow kit, which I did use on the eyes, but I'm using the highlighter in it because it's so pretty and pigmented as well.
Sparkly.
I know. You're going to be sparkling. So I'm just going to use that on like a little eyeshadow brush.
Who's the best person that you've seen in concert, do you reckon?
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I'd definitely say Dua Lipa. She's amazing.
I really like her.
She is. I like her because she's so She just puts on a really good show, and also she's so like young and what she's achieved at such a young age. She's amazing.
I like Justin Bieber. He follows me on Twitter.
Does he?
Mhm.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I nearly fell off my bed when I saw it.
I would say.
Oh
my god.
Oh, Mum. She thought I'd really hurt myself.
So I'm going to be applying the Turn Up the Volume and Define Makeup Gallery Mascara. This is just in the shade black, brown black. You've got really long eyelashes actually, I've just noticed that.
They're off my dad, surprisingly.
Why do men always have the best eyelashes? Really long and fluttery and I'm like,
And it's like you shouldn't have it.
I know, it's not fair, you're a boy.
You didn't want it.
I know. So how has the right wheelchair helped you and impacted on your life?
It's just made it a hell of a lot easier. So I can be like very independent and I can kind of be my own person and get myself out there. Plus, it looks pretty cool. I got it from Whizz-Kidz like not so long ago, and in such a short space of time, it's like made such a big difference.
Yeah.
And it looks really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
Like I actually get compliments for my wheelchair.
That is when you've got a good wheelchair, when you say that, yeah. And that's the thing, like it's nice to have a wheelchair that you feel comfortable in, confident, because it makes you feel better as well.
Whizz-Kidz don't try and lump you in something that you look like a grandma in.
Yeah. And as well, especially with the seats and the cup, like that's a huge thing with me.
Yeah.
If the seat's like just a basic seat, it's not going to be comfy for me.
Or supportive enough.
Supportive, exactly. And I don't want to be in a chair all day going around uncomfortable. It's got to suit how your shape is, your body shape, no matter what it is.
How do you think yours has like positively impacted you?
Mine is amazing, because one thing that with a wheelchair is important for me is being able to go all different heights, so really high, to be able to reach stuff, to do makeup, because obviously I'm a lot higher now, but then if I drop stuff, or even to see my dog, like, that's a simple thing, isn't it? To see your dog, like my dog's only small, so I can go down and play with her and sit with her. I can pick things up that I've dropped because I'm very clumsy. It really helps be able to get to all different levels, and it gives me the independence to be able to reach anything, and I can go anywhere as well, because obviously it's a powered wheelchair. Everyday life is so much easier now, and my seat's perfect, like my shape, the comfiness, it's so comfy. Like
and it looks nice.
It looks nice, it's not bulky and big, and that's important, because my old wheelchair was very big and clumpy, and it took over me. People didn't see me, they saw my chair, and I don't want people doing that. I want people to see the person. So the last thing is lips, of course, and I'm going to be using the Butter Me Up lip butter. Oh, I like that. Do you wear pink lipstick?
No!
This is in the shade Cappuccino, and it's a really nice creamy like lip balm.
I think this is the lightest lip colour I've ever had.
You're going to have to prepare yourself. No, it's going to look like your lips but better. First time wearing pink, me. Actually looks alright. We're doing your lips down here.
Don't make me Miranda sing.
Yeah, well, that's so funny. It's good job I don't have red lipsticks, I would. We can do that. There you go. Ooh. I love it. That looks nice on you, you know. I have completely done Kira's makeup. I actually really love it. I've got a few products that I actually think if you are in Poundland, definitely pick up. I love the eye crayon. It looks so pretty. It really shimmers in the light. It's really pretty on just like your eye, and then just to blend it in with your finger. I think it's so easy and quick to use. It's a gorgeous colour as well. A gorgeous bronze. And then I actually, surprisingly, blown away by the concealer. It blended so nicely. I'm not a huge fan of stick concealers, but this is actually really good, and it matched your skin really well as well, didn't it? It blended quite nicely.
None of it feels heavy.
So that is it for today's video. I absolutely loved doing Kira's makeup, and thank you so much for letting me paint your face. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much for this.
No problem.
And also, if you would like to inquire about any equipment, you can go to www.whizzkidz.org.uk, or if you would like to donate, feel free to do so.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
I'll link everything down below in the description if you want to find out more information to the website to donate. So just click down there and you will get everything you want. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for a brand new main channel video.